Little late, sorry, I had a little bit of trouble with technology, but I am here. How is everyone? I am going to discuss forgiveness today. This is a part of the series of the Queen's Mindset, okay? I'm going to start off with, oh, hi, Bean. Okay, so we're going to discuss forgiveness and why it's important. Having forgiveness in your life is totally important for your success of any goal. Because if you're stuck in your past experiences, mistakes, transgressions that you've done toward others or toward you, it can cause you to basically be stuck because you're always dwelling and thinking about the past, which opens room for depression. And it doesn't allow you to fully feel present in your life. You cannot embrace where you are, and it will not allow you to be able to plan for your successful future, for whatever that looks like for you. When we do not have forgiveness, it affects us physically, mentally, and spiritually. I'm going to focus on the physical and the mental, okay? So when we are not forgiving, the hate, the anguish, the hurt, the pain, all of those things. Hi, everyone. Thank you guys for coming. They start to affect our bodies. They slow us down. You will see that forgiveness, when we lack forgiveness, when we are looking more for revenge, when we're doing that sort of thing, we are having high blood pressure, we have heart issues, we're not as productive, we are always talking in the past. We can hardly see what the bright future we have or could have. It really does slow us down physically and mentally. So when we go ahead and we allow ourselves to have forgiveness, we start to feel lighter. That weight becomes very light. We are more carefree because we have some resolve. There are going to be times where you have to forgive a situation even when the other person, they don't see that they did anything wrong. Nothing wrong at all. And you still have to find the strength to forgive, okay? And that is very hard, especially when you're like, they're dead wrong. They're dead wrong. You don't do that to people or whatever. Like, anybody in the world, everybody else can see that they're wrong, they're wrong, they're wrong. How come they don't see that they're wrong? Well, that doesn't matter. You have to go through the process of forgiving, and that is first identifying who you need to forgive, writing about it. What was the incident? What was the situation? Did you play a part in it? What part of the situation was wrong? What do you know about their personality where, hey, that's just the kind of person that they are. Maybe I shouldn't have done this or like that. But really thinking it through and processing it. It's another good time to pick up a therapist, go to therapy to process that, because some of our some of the incidents are very deep. They're not just like, oh, someone hit me on my leg today. We have some really deep traumas, deep situations that have happened to us, and if we continue to live in that, we are going to have a hard time to move forward. We've all have some incidents that we were hurt, we were in pain, from childhood until today. Like, I can't believe this person did this to me, or these people did this to me, or that situation happened. But it's going to be imperative for us to have some resolve about it, and they may not be brought to the table. This is a journey solely for you. When you forgive, you are opening up yourself for new opportunities, because you are allowing yourself to see past the incidents that you have survived. You are able to rewrite the story, okay? You're able to, once again, rewrite the story from maybe victimhood to empowerment. Not saying that you're rewriting the story to like, oh, this didn't happen at all, or whatever, it happened this way. No, I'm not saying make believe anything, but what I am saying is that you can acknowledge, resolve, put it to bed, put your mind at peace, put your heart at peace, and you are going to be able to become stronger for that, which allows you to rewrite and say that you are no longer the victim. You are stronger. You are strengthened. Hello. Hi, Dr. Jocelyn. Hi, Jamala. Hey, Bean. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Hi. And when we do that, we're able to move forward. Sorry, I'm a mom. I hear my baby. I'm like, So we're able to allow for more peace, more opportunity. We're able to move forward into our life. And forgiveness is a journey. It's not something that just happens like, okay, I forgive. No, you really have to process a lot of these things that, that happen to us, and that we have to deal with, because you don't want to stay a victim. Okay, you don't want to continue to feel powerless. You want to feel powerful, and the only way to move forward into that is to begin that journey of peace, and that is a part of forgiveness. Don't forget, you want to identify who hurt you. Okay, you want to then acknowledge the situation, acknowledge their part and your part. You want to process what your feelings were or are, maybe were then and where they are now. You may want to grab extra help, therapist. I would say a good friend, but honestly, some of this stuff, once again, you can't keep bearing on other people. You got it. Some of these things are a journey for you, not for a group of people. It's for you, and sometimes a lot of times you're walking this journey alone. Okay, so some people will understand, they'll have empathy or sympathy for you, but to get your resolve to be able to move forward, that journey is definitely for you. And don't be afraid to own your part and own your part in the situation. So sometimes it is like, yeah, they really were foul and this and that really angered me, but let me own this part. I knew that they were like this, and I should never have done that. I should never had, done that, when I know that that could be a reaction or that could be a situation. Also, just keep everything in perspective. And that's just acknowledging, being truthful about, I am angry, and it's affecting me. It's affecting my well-being. I am understanding that I am not as productive at work or in my home or whatever because I'm so angry about this situation. Your thoughts, take a second, take a minute, 5 minutes, right? And acknowledge what thoughts are running through your head, especially when you're thinking about certain situations. Write those down. That way you can see, okay, where your mind is at, and then you can start to strategize on, reversing that. So if I'm thinking, man, if I see this person, I'm gonna hit them in the face, whatever the case may be. Hi, Sylvia. Well, I need to make it a point to write that down, and I need to make it a point, well, when I'm thinking this, how can I reframe? How can I acknowledge that I am angry, but reframe this situation so I can move forward? Okay, that's kind of like a part of our processing. Also, I just want to remind you guys that forgiveness is for you. It's not for them. It is for you. Reminder, some people are never going to admit that they're wrong. You can't keep bumping your head against a hard brick wall trying to make them see where they went wrong for you or whatever. You need to be able to walk that journey on your own of forgiveness. For deep trauma, for situations that